Hi kids, so we come to type 6 questions of quadratic. Okay, let's begin. The sum of a natural number and its square is 156. How do you convert into mathematical expression? Let the number be x. So I am assuming that number is x. And what will be its square? X square. X square. What they say? Sum of these two. Sum of these two is how much? 156. Do you see the quadratic here? Yes, it is. So arrange it. X square plus x and get this 156 on the left side minus 156 equal to 0. Okay. So let's solve this quadratic to get our number. So we get x as 12 and negative 13, right? X is 12 and negative 13. So what we do? We will avoid this 13 and we will take 12, right? Because if you input 13 and 13 square is 169. So this is not the number. Let us check 140. So 12 plus 144 is 156. So 12 is our number. Okay, very simple question it was. So we move to the next one. The sum of natural number, its positive square root. Here see it's a little tricky question. Be very careful. Look, the number is x and its positive square root is 132. Now how to solve this? Here we don't have square, but we have a square root. Okay, so simple trick. Send this x over here, right? So it will become root x equals to 132 minus x. Okay. Now how to get rid of this square root? Square on both the sides. We call it SBS, square on both the sides. Square on both sides, we call it SBS. So root x whole square equals to 132 minus x whole square. Do you see that we are getting rid of this root? Root of x square becomes x, and what is 132 whole square? One 17424 minus 264x plus x square. We have this function. Now how to make it a complete quadratic? Move this x to this side, it will become negative x and it will become 265x. So let's do. So it becomes x square minus 265x plus 17424 equal to 0. Now can we solve over x? Chop done. So we solve over x, it is 144 and 121. So x value I am getting 144 and 121, right? So which one we will take? Can I take 144? 144 itself is bigger than 132. So 144 and 12 is more than 132. So I have to avoid this number and accept 121. See, 121 and square root of 121 is 11. It makes 132. So our answer is 121. That number is, the sum of the natural number is 121. This is our answer. Okay kids, can we go to the next one? Pause, understand, looking at the video, pause, write it. Just, this is not a web series, you just look and you try to remember things. It will not happen unless and until you write, it won't come. Okay. The sum of squares of two consecutive positive integers. Consecutive positive integers, sum of the squares, right? If I take first integer is x, what is the next integer? X plus 1. These are my two consecutive positive positive integers. He is telling just consecutive positive integers, right? So sum of the squares, square of this plus square of this is how much? 365. Now expand the bracket, you will get a quadratic. We'll do it first. X square plus 2x plus 1 equals to 365. Then x square and x square becomes 2x square plus 2x, get this 365 here, it becomes minus 364 equals to 0. We have a quadratic which we have to solve. Okay, so let's solve this. So we have 13. So we get x is equal to 13 and minus 14. Because he said positive integer, omit this, accept this. So the one of the numbers is 13 and the next number is 14. So what are our two consecutive integers? We have 13 and 14, because 13 after 13 is 14. Okay, 13 square plus 14 square is 365. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Now 6th and 7th I have kept together because they are very similar. The consecutive positive odd integers, here you see, very important. That's why I kept both of them together. Odd integers. Whenever such situation is there in mathematics with you, right? So you should do 2n minus 1 and 2n plus 1. These are our consecutive odd integers. And for even integers, I will show you once we solve this. The product of this is how much? 483. So 483. Correct? So one is 2n minus 1, another one will be 2n plus 1, because alternate numbers, right? Odd numbers are alternate. So a plus b into a minus b, it is straight away 4n square minus 1 square equals to 483. 4n square equals to 484. N square will be equal to 484 upon 4, which is 121. Therefore, n will be 11. If first number is here, n is 11. So number is not 11. You have to input this 11 here. Input 2n minus 1. This means if you input, it will be 2 times 11 minus 1 is your first number, and the next number is 2 times 11 plus 1. So 2 into 11, 22 minus 1, 21 is your first number, and next number is obviously 23. Many kids say that this is the number. No, you have to input that because you assumed that our number was 2n minus 1 and 2n plus 1. Got it? So our numbers are 21 and 23. I am going to erase this, so pause, write it, because I am going to show you now positive even integers. How do you do that? Okay. So I am erasing. I hope you have written this. Now let's do positive even integers. Now positive even integers. Even integer is just 2n. First one is 2n and the next one will be 2n plus 2, right? Now they say the product is how much? 288. Okay, the product is 288. So what do? Multiply them. 4n square plus 4n. Get this 288 here. 288 equals to 0. Okay. Solve it. So your n will be 8, and I am getting as 8, and I am getting minus 9. Negative I avoid, I will input 8 here. So 2 times 8 is my first number, which is 16, and the next number is obviously 18. So our positive even integers are 16 and 18. These are our numbers. Understood? So don't stop at finding the value of n. Input that n in your whatever your assumption was, then you get your actual numbers. Okay? Clear? Let's do the next one. Denominator of a fraction is 3 more than its numerator. A fraction is basically p and q, right? The denominator is 3 more than the numerator. So I will assume that my numerator is x. Okay? Numerator is x. So what will be denominator? Denominator will be 3x plus 3, right? So this is my fraction. Understood? So now I got my fraction, it is x by x plus 3. The sum of the fraction and its reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of our fraction? Reverse of this, x plus 3 over x. The sum of these two is, so this is a mixed fraction, convert into improper. 10 times 2 is 20 plus 9, 29 over 10. Now we are left to solve this algebraic expression to get a quadratic, and then we will solve our quadratic. How do we do that? So multiply these two, cross multiply, take the LCM. So it is x times x is how much? X square plus x plus 3 whole square divided by x into x plus 3 equals to 29 over 10. Okay. Now, can we solve this further? We get x square plus 6x plus 9 divided by x square plus 3x equals to 29 over 10, which simplifies to, I will write here, 2x square plus 6x plus 9 divided by x square plus 3x equals to 29 over 10. What do we do at this stage? Cross multiply them. So 10 times this, 10 times 2x square plus 6x plus 9 should be equal to 29 times x square plus 3x. Okay. So now go ahead and solve this. This is 20x square plus 60x plus 90 equals to 29x square plus 7 to 87x, right? Now, can I reframe this? I bring all these things on the left side. So 29 minus 20 is just 9x square. 87 minus 60 is 27x, and this is 90 equal to 0. Now this is a big one. We can simplify this. Cancel with 9, 9 1 times, 9 3 times, 9 10 times. You get a very simple quadratic here. X square plus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. I am able to see the factors, isn't it? We should not forget the factorization. 5x minus 2x minus 10 equal to 0. Okay. So let's push this little here so we can solve this. So it is x into x plus 5 minus 2 into x plus 5 equal to 0, x minus 2 and x plus 5 equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 2 or 5. Now, instead of using calculator or the quadratic formula, because the factorization was simple, I directly use this. So 2 or minus 5. So can we take minus 5? Just accept this value too. So our number is, the fraction was, it was x by x plus 3. So number is 2 by 2 plus 3 is how much? 5. So our fraction is 2 upon 5. Okay, done. So can we try see? Now this is a question where you will definitely require my help. Right? A teacher is attempting to arrange, she has some students, and in a drill, if you see, the teacher arranged students like this. So this is a 4 by 4 arrangement. So in this, how many students are there? 16. 4 times 4, there are 16 students, right? But we don't know what kind of arrangement teacher has done. So what I will do, and here also, like that. So it is, we don't know how many times. So it is probably x. I take this as x. So this is also x because it's a square. Now when she does this, the number of students are how many? X square. But out of total number of students, she has 24 students were left outside. So total number of students is x into s x square plus whatever left outside was 24. So this is 24 students. This is what? Total students. Total students. Okay, understood? Now she tries another way. She says she adds one student to the row. So what is the new row? In new row, she will have x plus 1 student in this fashion, and here also she will have x plus 1 students. But when she does that, she finds that 25 students are less. She falls short of 25 students to fill the matrix, right? So 25 students are less. So now total students are how much here? X plus 1 whole square minus 25. total students. Okay? Now you know total students in both the cases. When she arranges x by x, she has extra 24. When she arranges x plus 1 by x plus 1 matrix, she has 25 less, right? So now we have, this is also total students, this is also total students. Okay? Can we equate them, right, to get a expression? Let us see. X square plus 25 should be equal to x plus 1 whole square minus 25, correct? This is also total students, this is also total students. Let's x square plus 25, x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 25. So cancel this x square. This is negative 24, get it here. So it becomes negative 24 becomes positive 24 and it becomes 49 equals to 2x. Some mistake. Let me correct once again. What happened? X square plus 20. See, I wrote wrong. It is 24 and here it is 25. X square plus 24 equals to x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 25, right? So this is negative 24. So cancel this x square. Negative 24 comes here and becomes 48, 2x, x is equal to 24. So how many students she had now? We know the original matrix was 24 by 24 students, 24 in this way, 24 in this way. So it is 24 square. The number of students were 24 square in the matrix, and how much she was left with? Plus 24. Okay. So this should be 600. Yeah, this is 600 students were there actually. That's your answer. Easy? So you, whatever you read here, learn to convert into a mathematical expression. Because we are doing quadratics, so we know it will end up in some quadratic only. Sometimes quadratics may, if the square gets cancelled, it becomes a linear one and it is very easy. Okay. So now here we have question of ages of son and the man. Okay. So 2 years ago, man's age was 3 times the square of his son's age. Current ages, let us keep the current ages as M and S. Okay. So M and S. Because we are talking of 2 years ago, subtract 2 from both the ages. 2 years ago, he will be m minus 2 and son will be s minus 2. Now what is the relation? He says m minus 2 is 3 times the square, 3 times the square of son's age. Okay, can we solve this? 3 s square minus 4s plus 4, 3s square minus 12s plus 12, okay, and this negative 2 will also go here and becomes plus 2. So we get 3s square minus 12s plus 14. This is your equation 1, which is representing m. Okay, correct? Understood, right? Now let us go 3 years later in time. 3 years later, what will be man's age? It is m plus 3, and what is son's age? It is s plus 3. Okay. Now, what is the relation? His age is 4 times, right? Dekho hai na, 4 times. This is 4 times. So this is 4 times the son's age. Okay. Let's do this. M plus 3 equals to 4s plus 12. Send this 3 over here. So m will be equal to 4s. 12 minus 3 is 9. Now look, this is also m and this is also m. Can we equate them? We can. So I am going to write here 4s plus 9 should be equal to 3s square minus 12s plus 14. Okay. How to get our quadratic? Shift all of them to the right side. So it is 3s square minus 4s here becomes negative. 12 and 4 becomes negative 16x, and 14 minus 9 is 5, and this is equal to 0 because nothing is on the left side. I kept the 0 on the right side. Now Solve this, we should get sun's age. What is the sun's age? 5 years. So S we get as 5 years. Now you want to know what is the father's age. You input here in this one, man's age. So M will be equal to 4 times 5 plus 9, so 29 years. Easy, right? See, you just have to be a little careful on reading the thing and create a mathematical expression. And once you get the expression, then it's your algebraical skills, and once you are solving the algebra, then it's your quadratic skills. Okay. Now, this is the last question where we have done some time and distance. Just think, if a train is going at some speed, right, it will cover some distance in some time, right? So here distance is given 480 kilometers. How much time it will take? Obviously distance by speed. So I will write T initial is 480 and its original speed I consider that it is x. Okay? So 480 by x is the initial speed of the train, Ti I am writing. Now train increases its speed by 8 km per hour. So original speed was x. Now what is the new speed? New speed is equal to x plus 8. They have increased. So how much time it will take? More time or less time? You are going faster, so obviously it will take lesser time, right? So T final will be 480 divided by x plus 8. Now this is my final time. It is lesser than the original time. What is the difference between the two times? 3 hours more. Okay. Original time takes 3 hours more. This is 3 hours less. So I will write T initial minus T final is equal to 3. Is equal to 3. So that's my expression. So input this values now. 480 divided by x minus 480 by x plus 8 equals to 3. Now we are going into algebra. Solve this expression. How do we do? The simplest way is, because both sides 480, take it common outside. I am going to take it outside. 1 by x plus 1 by x plus 8 equals to 3. Okay. Now I will also cancel 3 1 times and 3 160 times. So numbers, when numbers are small, it's easier to calculate and there is less probability of doing a mistake. Now what do we do here? LCM and cross multiply. So it is 160 times x plus 8 plus x. Oh, this is minus. X plus 8 minus x divided by, multiply them, x square plus 8x. Okay, equals to 1. Right? From here, cancel this positive and negative x. 160 times 8 is how much? $1280. So our expression, let's bring it here. 1280 equals to x square plus 8x, and I'm multiplying this one with 1. Okay, cross multiply. So now get this 1280 here. So it becomes x square plus 8x minus 1280 equal to 0. We have arrived at the quadratic. Now solve the quadratic. It's 32. X I am getting 32 and x I am getting 40. Which one should I take? 32, right? 32 is the time we should take. So we will also see if we are getting the right answer. The speed should be 32. Let us see 480 divided by 32. How much is that? $448. 448. No, what is this? 480 divided by 32. is 15, this is giving us 15, and this is giving us 12. So yes, 3 hours difference is there. So our answer is right. So original speed of the train is this one. It can't be this. Okay. And that was anyhow negative 40. This is negative 40. So negative speed is not right. So we will go with the positive speed. Okay. The speed of original speed of the train was 32. So with this, we come to end of quadratics, this type of question. We have another 2 types to go. Thank you.